What up, YouTube? G4 here once again, back with another video for you guys, and this is the first video of 2019. I just wanted to say Happy New Year's to all of you guys. I hope y'all had great holidays, good Christmas, good New Year's. I hope everything went great for you guys, and yeah, first video of 2019. I can definitely say I missed you guys. Because I know I've been rather inconsistent, and for 2019, I want to get back on my bullshit, be more consistent for you guys, and be here for you guys the way y'all always been there for me. Y'all always hold me down, so I want to be here for you guys more. So that's definitely one of my New Year's resolutions. But to start 2019 off, I want to start it with a personal vlog. I know a lot of these videos I haven't been talking about relationships as much and things like that, and there's a reason for that. You know, I've been with the same person for, I want to say, 2.5 years, and I want to say that was a contributing factor to me being inconsistent on YouTube, is because y'all know how my past relationships was when I always put so much out there, and that was always, it always came back to bite me in the ass when I did that. So I wanted to play this one more close to the vest and be more private with things. And like I said, I just wanted to be completely different in this relationship the way than I was in prior relationships. And so like I said, it was hard to be G4 leader and Ryan. You know, it's hard to juggle both of them, you know, being an online personality but holding on to your relationship. Yeah, so my YouTube did get kind of put on a back burner while I was trying to be family guy, you know, trying to be family Ryan and be wholesome and be different and switch up. And yeah, that shit kind of was dry though. That shit was kind of dry. I can't even lie. That shit was kind of whack, you know. So I had to come back and do my thing. And I just wanted to share with you guys what I learned, because I don't want y'all to fall into the same pitfalls I was falling in my relationship. You know, one of the things I regret most, you know, in the relationship was giving so much of myself. And what I mean about that is, I wanted to be so different in this relationship. I wanted to be such a good boyfriend that I started to overcompensate, where I would do so many things going over and beyond for her. And there was a problem doing that, because when you go over and beyond doing so much for somebody, eventually it's going to come with you wanting them type of things done for you as well. You doing so much for them, you want them to do some of them things for you, but they not going to do that. The one thing I learned is, you know, human behavior. People are going to be people. And what I mean by that is, everybody is going to do what's best for them. You know, that's just what it is. And I fucked up because I was always doing what was best for us, what was best for the team, what was best for our relationship. While I'm doing that, she over here doing what's best for her. You know, she's not doing what's best for me. How I feel don't come into the picture. You know, so of course that causes resentment. Of course that causes tension and fighting. And eventually I had to learn to follow my own old advice and match people's energy. Match people's energy. Put in as much as they willing to put in. Do treat them the way they treat you. If they have a problem with it, you know, if they have an issue with it, you know, too bad, because that's how they treat you. You gotta mirror back what they putting in, and I had to learn to do that because I was doing entirely too fucking much, and I wasn't getting back what I was putting in, and that caused a lot of fucking issues. And I don't blame her for that, because that's how people are. People are going to do what's best for them. I don't blame human being behavior. You know, it's what people do. I just had to adjust myself accordingly. You know, I had to adjust myself I had to adjust myself that I was on the same shit she was, where she's going to do what's best for her, I'm going to do what's best for me, you know. And I feel like that causes, even though it's causing issues, it's needed, it's necessary, because at the way we was going, we wasn't gonna make it. We wasn't gonna make it. If I'm keeping it a buck, we wasn't gonna make it where I'm taking care of her while she's taking care of her. And nobody's taking care of me or listening to me and what I feel. How I feel on certain situations never matter. She never take them into consideration. I never, like that. I noticed that from the beginning too, where I would always be number one until something came up. Whenever something else different came up, she would throw me in the bushes fast as fuck. She would throw me she would get me the fuck out of here. And you know what? I never minded that shit. I said, you know what? I'm still going to put my best foot forward, because I know in past relationships, yeah, I was the issue. I didn't want to be the issue again. So of course, I'm doing my best to be different, but I started to do too much, and that's the last in the argument where you're doing so much and giving up so much. That's the last thing you want to hear from your partner, is when they say, I never asked you to do that. I can't express to you how much them words set me like did this chick not know how I used to be? Does she need to go talk to Sabrina? Does she need to go see how you didn't ask me to treat you with respect, be there for you, make sacrifices for you? Shit like that definitely rubbed me the wrong way. But she was right. She never asked me to be that way. Like I said, I never blamed her for doing what was best for her. I just had to adjust myself accordingly and do what's best for me. Certain opportunities present themselves. I can't hold myself back, because I gotta check in with her. I can't hold myself back. I can't do that. She's not. Opportunities knock on her door. I'm not a thought at all. I'm not a priority at all when certain opportunities knock, when shit comes up, when things arise, when somebody, I am never a thought in this chick's mind when that happens. Yet, vice versa, I'm always taking her into consideration. I can't be that way. In 2019, I have to be more about myself and take care of myself more. And I recommend all of you guys do that too. Like I said, you can't sustain a relationship on a one-way street. You can't sustain a relationship where you're putting in more than you're receiving. You have to love yourself at the end of the day, because with humans, human love is flawed. Nobody is going to love you as much as you love you. So you have to take care of yourself first. On a plane, when an emergency happens and the oxygen mask fall from the ceiling, they always tell you to put your own mask on first and then assist the person next to you. The same thing can be applied to your relationship. It took me a while to learn that, but I have to take care of me first before I can take care and worry about her. And and if we on the same wavelength, we both putting in the same energy, that's the only way that's going to make it work, because it wasn't going to work any other way. So as much as I was giving up and sacrificing and doing, I had to pour that shit in. I can't miss up no more opportunities, and I can't expect her to change either. So I have to change. I have to mix a little bit of the old Ryan, a little bit of old G4 with the new me. I can't be all the way old me, but I can't be all the way new me where I'm making all these sacrifices. Even my YouTube, I put my YouTube on the back burner out of respect. I was doing entirely too much. So like I said, I had to switch up, and I don't want you guys to make the mistakes I have, because the relationships can't be sustained that way. It can't be sustained on a one-way street. Killing them with kindness, that shit don't work. No matter how much you do for them, they're going to say they appreciate it, but they're not going to reciprocate. They're not going to treat you on the same way you treated them. So you got to match their level instead of expecting them to match yours. So that's just my main thing when it comes to this new relationship. So that means I'm back being more consistent on here. I'm gonna be Ryan, and I'm gonna be G4 leader, and I'm gonna be more consistent with what I've been doing, you know. So that's just me. I just wanted to express that to you guys and things like that, you know, because I know maybe some of y'all might be going through that, where you're doing so much for your partner and you feel like your partner only worried about themselves and shit. So like I said, maybe somebody out there needed to hear that message, that it's okay to take care of yourself. It's okay. It's not selfish. It's not, you know, it's okay. Sometimes you just have to match people's energy. Sometimes you just have to match what they're giving you. If they, you know, you just have to be that way for yourself and for your own sanity. But anyways, I'm about to get out of here. You guys can hit me down in the comments down below. Tell me y'all New Year's resolution. Tell me what y'all got going on. I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you guys again. So let's get it popping. Let's get a dialogue going. G Foley here signing off, and thank you guys for watching.